This is Canada, I think. A lot of it has always been here before this story began. The mountains, the deserts, the muskrat. Some of it had to be developed, like the land, and the social justice, and the menstrual snow persons. The human mind conceived this, and this, and this. Man has an instinct to hegemonize, to toxicify, to interrupticate. But the human mind can go other ways too, the right way. It can obey, but it needs guidance to obey. There are signs. Read signs and obey them. They can help with a confused mind. They tell you which way to turn, when not to turn, where to think, where not to think. In my business, this sign means something whether you think or not. Sometimes when you don't heed it, you'll end up in one of these. The Dossier of Deplorables, and catalogued in the Department of Deplorables. A database of the degenerate reprobates who simply won't obey the rules of their betters. I work in the service of Her Majesty's super-secret underground network of clandestine intelligence associates. The HMRSSUNCIA for short. No relation. I have studied deplorables around the world, and recently on field assignment, I had the unfortunate task of interviewing a hive of the very vilest of subterranean polywogs. They nest here, in the vast realms of the north, in the world's most unapologetically patriarchal building, the Badger Cave. These amphibian undesirables will soon find out that it's not easy being green. Ladies and gentlemen, the interviews you're about to hear reveal information that is entirely true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent. Except these ne'er-do-wells are anything but innocent, so none of the names were actually changed. Behold, parental warning advised. Any decent human being warning advised.
Are we starting?
Yes, we are.
Oh.
You okay?
No. I'm here with Anna Cherry, Hannah Wallen, Karen Strawn, Alison, is it Tiemann?
Yes.
I've heard Tiemann a lot.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I thought you were a dog. We'll have some questions we're going to ask you, and this won't take too long or be too painful unless you make it. Is that clear? Good. So, Hannah, what did you think of Honey Badger Radio when you first heard about it?
Yes. Yeah, that's the general mispronunciation.
Why are you wearing pajamas? You think this is some kind of sleepover?
Well, we are all in the same house, so.
And what the bloody hell is that on your t-shirt? Is that one of those things? Why have you got one of those things on your t-shirt?
Because
or some other piece of roadkill related to it?
Okay, well, do you want me to answer the question?
No.
Oh.
Now then, what's with that hat?
What's with it? Polyester and my head and evil spirits that fly around it at night.
I knew it. It says here you're the worst thing about Honey Badger Radio. Why's that?
I guess because I created it.
That's the ticket.
That is the ticket. Okay. When did you first feel like no one wanted to hear what you had to say? And why didn't you listen to them?
I think that was my first memory. And it might have been from the womb.
I've been informed that under your clothes, you're naked. How naked?
Very naked.
Doesn't that make you a whore?
Publicly naked. I am a whore of Babylon, indeed. It is my chosen profession, in fact.
I see. Do you think the other badgers like you? And why on earth would they?
No.
I do think they like me, but I am also the token libtard, so I think there is some value to having one of our kind on the team, eh?
Everyone thinks they're the token liberal around here, bloody hell.
Well, none of them has ever tried tasting me, so I haven't got any way to know that yet. I've never been bitten by a badger before. Have you?
You're being funny, aren't you?
I think we all just tolerate each other for the most part.
Tolerance and diversity. It's all about those things.
It's mostly about tolerance, but yeah.
And just go on and on and on and on and on and on and.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Like white noise to me, but it'll do. Good, good. When you say killing someone with kindness, you mean smothering them with a pillow, don't you?
I mean, giving them hugs and being empathetic towards the hurt little child. that is inside them.
Right. You mean smothering them with me. I know where you're coming from, young lady. Oh, so you're proud of being a deplorable reprobate. Is that what you're saying?
I'm neither proud nor ashamed of it. I think that maybe it doesn't apply.
So you have no emotions at all. That's what I thought.
Well, I have a penis. That makes me pretty bad right off the bat.
Prove it!
Right?
What would you consider your most annoying habit? And why haven't you stopped?
Crack.
Now, the kids are watching.
Oh, heaven's sake. Where's your sense of adventure, eh?
Stop asking loaded questions. Just ask me some decent questions. The hell's wrong with you, Codger?
All right. Here's one. Do you ever stop talking?
I do.
Except for right now.
People pay me to talk, but they don't pay me to listen.
I'm noticing the pattern, yes.
That's what I do.
Okay, online harassment. Let's make a mental note of that. So, we have it on good authority that you stalk people in their dreams. Are you secretly Freddy Krueger?
Yes, absolutely. I have been Freddy Krueger ever since the 7th grade, when I finally stopped chewing my fingernails.
So it's no longer a secret. Ha! My sources inform me that you're a Russian hacker. Why do you hate America?
That's our divine mandate for our father and overlord Putin. We just have to, hack the Americas and just do the best we can in the service for Mother Russia. You know how it is.
Is it true that in Mother Russia, pussy grabs you?
Very true.
Because it's fun.
Language, Timothy. Hannah, whatever.
Tough.
Good. Let your anger flow through you. How would you describe the average listener of Honey Badger Radio? Will you get off me? What the bloody hell are you doing back there? Is this what you do? You just hang around behind sofas like a third-rate horror movie character. Bugger off, will you?
I think that they could be doing something way better with their time, like wanking it to porn or something.
That depends if we have more hate watchers or love watchers, but
Unless we are porn for them, then in which case, have at it. But
confused and hopeful is probably the best way to capture every single viewer that the Badger has.
I watch you because I hate you, for what it's worth.
I'm sorry, I don't no habla inglés very well.
Yes, reprobates rarely know what reprobate means. Here's a good one. If there was a movie produced about your life, who would be the dolly grip and why? Who would be the screenplay consultant and why? Who would be the casting director and why? Who would be the assistant lighting director and why? Who would be in charge of the catering and what would you serve for lunch?
The hell is a dolly grip?
It's someone who holds the camera.
It would be Allison.
Mostly sashimi on a seaweed salad.
She'd do it just to torture me.
Sushi. Unsurprisingly pretentious.
That's how evil she is.
Excellent.
What's a screenplay consultant?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
The casting director would be Lexington Steele, because I would want it to be a porno. Parody of my life. That's why.
You've really thought this through, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I've been thinking. I already know what the cast is. It's basically going to be all women.
God himself, because he said, "Let there be light." I mean, I don't see anyone better qualified for that job.
If God's the assistant lighting director, then who's the lighting director?
That's the real question now, isn't it?
It's Satan, isn't it? If there was a movie produced about your life, who would fund it?
The producer. Ah, you doing?
I
Are you being held hostage,
I
Roger?
cannot reveal that information. How would you describe Mike? Please be as insulting as possible and show your work.
How are we doing this, eh? How are we doing this?
Oh, Mike, I hate you for this question. All right. Mike is hilarious.
That's not insulting.
Oh. Mike doesn't always, Mike takes a while to figure out what to say. That's just an observation more
A bit
than.
like you are here.
Yeah, I guess Mike is sort of like me, a little bit, except that I can.
That is deeply insulting. Well done. Are you a liar? Answer me!
No.
Pretty sure that's what you would say. Are you a liar?
No. Yes. Maybe?
I knew it! Not even now. How do I know you're not lying now?
You don't.
Answer me!
Well, most lyres don't talk. You just have, the stem and the strings, and you strum them. And I mean, do I have strings?
Bloody facetiousness.
I'd drink bleach. With a straw.
Well, that's appropriate. Is there anything to which you are not allergic?
Justice.
Of the social variety?
No.
If you were a pizza delivery man, how would you benefit from scissors?
What?
That goes back to my porno movie with all women. There would be a pizza delivery involved and scissors. If it was a verb. Yes, that's how. There wouldn't be any pizza, but there would be scissors.
Do you realize that makes you a terrible person?
Yes, it does.
No, some kind of voodoo, hire a shaman, you can dance
I knew
around
it.
me, something like that.
Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Black magic.
Probably.
It is spirit cooking next.
Sacrifice a chicken.
Does that amuse you?
Of course it does.
Good.
Are you always this annoying?
Probably. I can't tell because I'm inside me, and I don't find me annoying. So because I require another person to verify, get in data points. It's probably more than one person because that's only one data point. So you need several data points to make an estimation of how annoying I am.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. When you wake up at 3 a.m. with insomnia, do you immediately start to masturbate furiously like a degenerate spider monkey? Or do you first do something productive?
Well, I'm married. I don't have to do that, so I can just wake him up.
Nobody has to.
How is masturbation not productive?
Well, it doesn't produce much except fluid.
And feelings of euphoria.
Does it?
Don't you know?
I never.
No, I masturbate fury like a gecko. Those things are the best wankers on the planet. But you wouldn't think a reptile of any sort would be able to get any purchase. I mean, I'm surprised spider monkeys can because they haven't got opposable thumbs. But yeah, geckos have these incredible tongues. It's a long story.
How does the internet work?
I think there is a
Thousands and thousands and thousands of cats. Stuff goes up into them.
There's lots of little tubes, and you send the cats through the tubes, and they get to.
cave of hamsters somewhere that running on treadmills.
And then you have nice cat videos.
And then it goes down and
It sends out the signals that the mice carry little nets with them, and then they go around the world, and that's how we have a net.
It's a series of tubes. It's not a truck. That's what I know.
Sounds like a party.
that all is like stacked, certain codes and libraries.
Okay, I'm bored now.
Okay.
But what is the internet supposed to obtain, or what's the goal of the internet?
I don't know. I just asked you how it would work.
Well,
Everyone else talked about cats and gerbils and shit. Can't you just give me a surreal answer?
But there has to be a metric to judge whether or not the internet works, right? Before you can make the judgment.
Then give me a metric.
Does it improve the world?
Do you
Does the
only
internet-
answer questions with questions? What, she's going to ask a question here. When did your wife stop beating your dog? Answer the bloody question!
I love doing things I hate.
That's devotion.
That's right.
A cat is fine too.
You start with being a furry and it just cascades from there, you know.
Maybe.
What are you looking at?
Where am I?
Would you sign my shirt?
This shirt?
Yes.
This one here?
I told you to unhand me, you ruffian. Would you sign all my shirts?
How many shirts do you have?
All of the shirts!
Oh, you got a very, very beautiful mustache. You should show it off more often.
I shall. You have a very, Alright, who's next?
seems to have an awful affinity for you.
Get off. All right.
Oh, so an old married couple. All right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Codger.
Oh, are you still here? Oh, are you still here?
No.
Oh, are you still here?
Yeah. Should I go?
Yes, we're done.
Is it siesta?
Yes, go and have one of your siestas and eat some churros.
Well, I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Prove it. Oh, are you still here?
Yes?
Are you still here, are you?
You have to stop thinking about me, then I'll disappear. You're so obsessive.
No, you're
My
still here, you
God.
see. What's the most annoying question you've ever been asked in an interview?
Any question I can't answer because I don't have enough information.
You're annoyed right now, aren't you?
Probably.
Aren't you?
Yes.
How about now?
Definitely.
Now?
Yes.
How about now?
Good.
Oh, are you still here?
Yes.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a good one.
God damn it.
You still here?
Yes.